Welcome on in to night number 2 here in Aspen for X Games 19. Boy, we've got a good one for you in the name of Women's Ski Big Air. Promises to be what we call the throwdown showdown for the ladies, and we welcome you here under the lights. The crowd is on hand. It's a chilly 13 degrees, but everyone is getting heated and fired up. Hello, everyone. Chris, Uncle Lee Ernst alongside Jen Hudak, and Jonathan D.C. Otkin is down with the crowd. We'll hear from him a little later. So, Jen, the story last year, the bar was raised just a skosh higher by a lady by the name of Sarah Hoffman. Break down what happened last year as the gold medalist took it away.
Absolutely. Sarah came on so strong last year and really set a new bar. Here's a look at the trick that earned her that gold medal. The switch left side, double 900, landed super clean, getting the grab there. And it's not something she has super consistently, so we're going to see if she's able to defend the gold tonight. Yeah, she raised the bar indeed, but watch on about this young lady. Kelly Silderu, we're going to talk about her all night long. There she is. She earned a gold in slopestyle earlier today, a super pipe silver last night, and as you notice on the graphic, no woman has earned 3 medals at one X Games since the first games in 1997. So could history be matched tonight? All right, so Kelly, we're looking forward to her, but there's also 6 more on top of that here. Talk about some of them here, Jen.
Well, this is one packed start list. I'm really liking the looks of Maggie Voisin. We saw her stomp the double cork 1260 today in the slopestyle course, so I think she's going to be a threat tonight.
In the name of doubles, we're going to talk doubles, and we'll break that down for you folks that don't know the sport so much. Double off-axis flips with a bunch of rotations. Only 2 athletes don't have them. That might play a factor, but it's our job to explain it to you. And we're going to start things off here shortly with Mathilde Grammont from Switzerland. Now, this young lady came out swinging when she was 16 years of age in Norway. She hails from Switzerland, and she also won the Big Air gold in Norway as a rookie at 16. She does have a solid switch double double cork 1080 to her left side. We'll explain the rules in a minute. First jump now.
Here we go. That's a look at her right side rodeo 900, a super solid trick for Mathilde. Rodeo is a version of a cork trick slightly off axis, and we'll take a look at the replay here to see how she executed on the details. Judges are looking for athletes to get a grab. She does manage to get the safety grab, just reaching down and grabbing the side of her ski right there, and then puts the landing gear down. No problem.
Okay, let's break down the rules. You see the clock, 24.5 ticking, 25 minutes on the clock. Athletes have to do left spins and right spins. They can continue to improve upon them. What we've seen in the past, in 25 minutes with 8 athletes, they're getting about 5 rounds. So 5 jumps each. We now go to Maggie Voisin, living in Park City, originally from Whitefish, Montana, has a Big Air bronze from Norway in 3rd place, and the only American to win a medal. Here goes Maggie.
Starting things out swinging, going right for the double cork 1260 right off the bat. Looks like she just didn't quite take enough speed to finish that rotation. But man, we're gonna see a lot out of her tonight. There's another look at it, reaching down again, getting the safety grab, grabbing the knee to tuck things up. And here she just comes around a little bit short. I think she needed a little bit more air time.
The distance from the takeoff to the landing is about 70 feet. The sweet spot is around 80, so these gals are sailing the distance and landing. Okay, we move on now to Vernon, British Columbia, Canada's own Elena Gaskell. She is our only rookie in the field. She does not have a double in her arsenal, so you're most likely going to see a right or a left-handing spin upwards in the 9, maybe 10 category.
Nice, beautiful right side 900, getting that tail grab, holding it throughout the whole trick. Really solid start. It's so much pressure to come out here as a rookie, compete against a field in which every other athlete has earned an X Games medal at some point in their career, and she just really is putting it down. Really nicely done on that first trick.
Yeah, as a rookie, no kidding. It's great to get the butterflies out of the system. She's competing against her idols. Again, 22:40 on the clock. Kelly Silderu, her father and coach and manager and traveling partner on the left. As you mentioned, a gold in slopestyle earlier today with a 99, the highest score we've ever seen. A silver last night in the pipe, only outdone by Cassie Sharp. And here goes Silderu. She doesn't have the doubles, but she is not afraid to spin. Let's see what she does going switch.
There it is, starting out to that unnatural direction with the switch left 1080. We saw this out of her in slopestyle. She has that trick in both directions absolutely on lock. And here it is. This is what she does so well. Reaches down, grabs that ski, allows the mute grab to slide her hand all the way out. Let's go a little bit early, but then lands just perfectly square on that landing. I mean, there's a little room for improvement there, but a really good start.
Take a look on the left-hand side. Left, the L is 38. That's out of 50. And then you'll see the R on the other side. So left and right. Remember, the athletes have to spin multiple tricks upon the jumps that they're taking, trying to improve the score. Perfect score of 50 times 2 would be 100. We've only seen that once.
I always find it so interesting to see what kind of strategy these athletes take.
Julia Tano from Switzerland, big air, second and third, respectively, Norway and Aspen. Here she goes.
There's the left side double corked 1080, stomped. First double that we've seen cleanly executed tonight, so really setting the bar here. And here's another look, taking off over that left shoulder, letting the head dip down once, reaching down, grabbing safety, and there it is, the second flip. Her head dips down for that second time. A little back seat on the landing, but she doesn't let her hands touch down or anything, so there's room for improvement there, but really happy to see that out of Julia already.
Yeah, welcome back after and also there's your score left, so 28 out of a possible 50. That backwards landing did not help her score. All right, out of La Panne, France. This is Miss Tess Ledoux, took a big air third place last year, bronze medal, and she has a double in her arsenal. Let's see what she has rolling on in forward.
Tess going for it right off the bat as well with the left side double cork 1260. Beautifully done. Gets the grab in there, lands super clean. Looks like her speed was totally dialed. I love that everyone so far is just like guns a-blazing. No one is holding back. And there's a look at that mute grab, how she's completely locked in, holding that ski with such authority, putting the feet back down on the ground.
Great camera work also, that shot from a crane in the parking lot. There you go, 45 left. So now she's most likely to go back up and attempt a right score. So that's a really good score. Coming out of the gates swinging, like you said. Johanna Keeley, 5 medals and 5 X Games. And this young lady is a double threat. She did slopestyle earlier today, just missed the podium. And here she comes for her first jump of many. Just under 20 minutes on the clock. Oh!
Oof. Over-rotating on that left cork 1080. I know she sometimes does that trick as a double cork, and when you go back and forth between doing doubles and doing upright spins, sometimes you get stuck in between, and she just landed a little back seat there. So she's going to be looking to the rest of her jumps to get some work done.
Yeah, last year she was our silver medalist, and in Oslo in 2016 she got a second as well. Last competitor in the first round with 19 minutes left. Look at that sheer ice, and this is when they want to get down there for their start zone. Coming in switch, Sarah Hoffman, last year's gold medalist and Olympic gold medalist in slopestyle. Now.
Oh, so sick.
Boom.
Leading the charge with the switch double cork 1080. So well done. That was one of the tricks that she did last year as well to earn that gold. Getting the mute grab super high up on the skis. You see her dip over for that second time, spotting the landing well down that runway. There's another look at this. Just so solid out of Sarah.
And look at that grab, holding it, release, spotting the landing, no body parts touching. That's going to be a solid score. That's going to be in the mid-40s. Indeed it is, right 45. Okay, so she'll head back up top. Think about what her left side has to offer. Well, you folks are getting the hang of it. This is the women's ski big air. We're on to round number 2 with 18 minutes left on the clock, counting down. Here we go with Mathilde Grimaud from Switzerland.
So last round we saw this same trick, the right side rodeo 900. It looks like she's opting to try to increase that score before she moves on to a left side trick. And here's another look at it. Getting the grab, again, holding on, as you mentioned before, Uncle E, the whole rotation, super clean, really nice look for the judges. That'll make them happy.
Yep, young lady earned an Olympic silver medal, and that stays in 35, so with one run done, looking to add to it. Strategy involved here. Here comes Montana native Maggie Voisin, a bronze in Norway last year. Here she comes.
Beautiful, nice follow cam, guys.
Oh.
Double cork 1260, again going down. She was a little slow last run. It looks like she increased her speed this run, but she has a few more to get this done. I'm very confident in Maggie. And always smiling, because skiing is fun.
There it is. All right, Elena Gaskill from Canada, the rookie, comes from the same turf as the legend at TJ Schiller, Silver Star Resort in Vernon, British Columbia. She also took the victory at Cadrona in New Zealand in August with a switch double cork 1260.
Yeah, we saw the right side 9 tail. Now she's coming in switch over the left shoulder this time. Nice, solid. Switch left, 720, getting the mute grab, landing clean. Again, consistency. She's got 2 runs, or 2 tricks now, 1 to the right and 1 to the left. So combined, that's gonna be a pretty good score. Here's a look at that mute grab, holding on pretty solidly, but then releasing a little earlier than we've seen some of these other women. But again, so solid on the landing.
You know,
and I like her pants.
Yeah, I like those pants. So she has 2 scores in, 33-25. She is now presently in the lead as we roll on down to the Estonian 16-year-old sensation Kelly Sildaru coming in switch. Let's see what she has for us.
And there is the switch left 1260, not holding on to the grab quite as long as we saw her hold on to that grab on the switch left 10. But again, upping the difficulty, adding another 180 degrees of rotation here. She tried to slide that hand out on the mute grab and just slipped right off the end.
Yeah, a little Vaseline on there.
But spinning like a top and landing square, it's really hard to take a switch trick to a forward landing, and she managed it very well.
Upped it by 3 points, so her left is at 38. Now I'm gambling that she's gonna go back up and attempt to do some right stuff there. Leader, Gaskell. Now we go back up. This young lady earned a 2nd in Norway last year, 3rd in 2017 in Big Air. Julia Tano from Switzerland coming in for a 2nd jump.
Julia is on the hunt tonight. There is the double cork 1260, landed super solid. Sorry, that was double cork 1080. So 3 rotations, getting inverted twice. And here's another look. Over the left shoulder, dipping down, grabbing her ski there. Nice safety grab, just grabbing beside her boot. And here she comes, looking at that landing, and pretty solid. Same trick as last time, trying to improve that score.
Oh yeah, increases it by 10 points, so she's got a solid left. She'll most likely go back and focus on the right now. You folks are getting a hang for this. Every lady gets as many runs as they can get in. Within 25 minutes, we're down to 14 and change. We now look at Tess Ledoux out of La Plagne, France. If you follow free skiing, you know the name of Kevin Roland. This happens to be Kevin's cousin. Their parents are brother and sister. So right now, Tess is looking to improve upon, or actually she's gonna go right side now, guaranteed. And there goes a right 7.
Right side 720, yeah, yep, pretty solid.
Pretty basic. It's just gonna start the rhythm here and see what she gets.
Absolutely, but you have to have a trick to the left and a trick to the right. So she had a really solid score on that first double 12 of 45. So we'll see what this 2nd trick puts her in.
Yep, she attends school in Albertville, France during the summers, takes the winter off to ski, and looks to graduate in 2020. That's Tess Ledoux. Now we go on over to Norge. 5 medals and 8 X Games appearances. Competed in slopestyle earlier today. This is Miss Johanna Keeley, and she has not so much on the scoreboard so far, so let's see what she has for us.
Here she goes, getting the left side 900, landed clean that time, getting the tail grab. I think she was going for a 1080 last time, and it didn't work in her favor, so just backing it off by a half a rotation. And there she is, grabbing her tail at the very end. Judges love to see that. Stomped super clean.
Some of her influencers, Greta Eliasson, Oystein Bråten, and the legendary Andreas Holdveit. So much better at 32 on her left. She'll most likely set her sights on the right. Okay, this is Sarah Hoffman, last year's gold medalist, Defender de Oro, trying to keep that gold planted. She graduated, she applied to medical school 5 times and got denied all 5 times. So she said, I'm going skiing. And now she's an Olympic gold medalist and X Games gold medalist. Oh, little sloppy off the takeoff.
We'll take a look at that in the replay. I suspect she's using that as a setup trick for that double 900,
to the left,
which earned her the gold medal last year. So when I say setup trick, it's basically a trick that you do that it's a similar takeoff that she'll do next time, but she's just going to do a little bit more oomph. So that was a nice switch 5, getting the grab there, landing backwards, really clean.
Yeah, good strategy. Just seeing how it feels, how to hit the pop. So 2 runs done, just under 12 minutes remaining. 8 ladies starting this competition. And there's a shot of Kelly Silderu. She's been the story of the games on the ski side of things so far. Gold medal, slopestyle earlier today, silver in pipe last night. And now back to the top. Swiss Miss Mathilde Grimond, Olympic silver medal in slopestyle. Great follow cam shot, check this out.
Love those follow cams.
That's hot.
Oh, nice. Couldn't see the landing there. We're going to have to wait for the replay on that, but it looks like she stayed up.
Yeah. Crowd liked it. Yeah.
The crowd is happy. Here's another look. Switch left side, double cork.
Look at that cam. That's a great shot.
Oh my gosh.
I love to see that guy do like a triple daffy with the camera.
So solid.
Yeah.
So she's got 2 really good tricks now, and I think that could put her in a good position.
Yeah, so that's going to be, I'm going to say that's going to put her high 30s. Yep. 30s into the low 40s. Let's see, judges headed by Mike Atkinson and company.
Woo!
47.
Biggest score of the night.
Biggest score of the night. We didn't even see one of those in the men's the other night. Wow, that's awesome. So Grimond just saying, I got this. Okay, so Maggie Voisin, she has she needs a little love right here.
Yeah, she's gonna land.
Winding it up.
Sending.
She's having a tough go at it.
The double cork 12. Not quite there. She'll shake it off. She was skiing really, really well earlier in slopestyle, landed that trick quite a few times on the slopestyle course, earned herself a bronze medal, so she's looking to repeat that effort.
All right, the Canadian Elena Gaskill, the right 900, third youngest in this field. By the by, half the field is teenagers.
That's insane.
Can't even vote yet. Look at those pants.
I know.
Where's a battery pack? I love it. Oh, missing the grab.
Going for the switch left 1080 there. Came up a little bit short on both the rotation and on the distance, the ideal distance to travel on this jump. When we talk about the distance of this jump, we refer to it as 82 feet to the sweet spot, which is the ideal spot you want to land, about 2 blue lines down on that landing.
That's the sweet spot.
And just barely cleared the knuckle there.
And right about there is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
So that was not so sweet, unfortunately, but she knows how to slide, knows how to fall. You know, we talked earlier today in slopestyle about how do you get good. You just don't come out and start doing this thing. There's several areas around the world, but Utah Olympic Park has these big pools, a giant pool with these jumps. They changed it about 2 years ago, and they have takeoffs like this instead of the big freestyle kickers, and that's where a lot of these athletes, Jen, you've been there, it helps your game.
Absolutely. If you can keep your training going year-round and minimize the impact on your body, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, not to mention Woodward with the foam pits. Here we go. This is Kelly Silderu. She has a 38 on her left. She'll be spinning to her right this time.
Here's the switch right, 1080 mute grab.
There you go.
Again, she has those tricks on lock. Where Kelly is going to face the challenge tonight is that she does not yet have a double cork. I do imagine that will change in time.
Yeah.
And look again, how she holds that mute grab, slides her hand out all the way to the tip of her ski, lands super solid.
Yeah, and so on her right, 38-38, slides her into second place, silver medal at this point. Boy, this girl is having an X Games. Remember that name. Julia Tano, another Swiss miss. She's been known for these left double cork 1080s. She needs to put something to the right as the clock is winding down. Tano to the lip.
Awesome.
There you go.
So nice. Right side, 900, getting the tail grab. She's happy. She needs that trick to the unnatural direction just to get on the scoreboard and get herself in the mix.
Well, she's back after a broken arm last year, so not showing any signs of slowing down. And the coach giving words of wisdom, advice, encouragement. This is Tess Ledoux right now in that bronze medal position with a 73. Chances are she's going to focus on the right. What goes through the mind right about now, Jen?
If it was me, I'd visualize my trick one more time, and then I'd put on a good show for the crowd down at the bottom, because that's the most fun part of X Games. Yep. Stoking people out. Nice bio, 720. Landed solid. I think that'll be a slight improvement on that 28.
Okay.
Here's another look at it. Over the right shoulder, locking on to the safety grab, keeping her legs nice and together, looking super clean in the air. And again, just landing super solid in that sweet spot.
What's great about the nighttime events is you can see the eyes through the clear goggles. They're all big and staring down at the landing. And Tess Ledoux,
so cool.
Third place bronze medal last year, and we're at just over 7 minutes right now. Tess, score came in, and now it's Johanna Keeley, sorry. Left 32, it will be a right side jump. And you can see the ladies are sliding down where the gentleman last night just sent it, getting as much speed as possible. And she's checking her speed right now. Again, 5 medals and 8 appearances at the X Games.
Oh, going for the double. Switch, double 1080.
You know, speed plays a factor to get the rotations going, and she just didn't have it there.
Absolutely. And as I mentioned previously, going from that upright rotation into that double cork rotation can trick things up. That one was to her right side, so we're going to see that again in her next run. And once she has a solid score down, she'll be a contender.
Okay, Hoffman's just on the outside of the podium looking in with 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. She's 1 point away from the podium. And so she now will try to improve on that left 27, as you can see on the left upper corner of your screen. Last year's gold medalist, Sarah Hoffman.
Oh, it looks like she was thinking about doing that double, but she got one more switch left, 540 in. We'll see if she gets it done next run.
Yeah, so that will end the 3rd round. It looks like the ladies will get a 4th round for sure with 6 minutes on the ticker. Again, that's your X Games gold medalist as a rookie last year and slopestyle gold medalist from Korea. So you're getting the hang of it. You guys are becoming veterans. There's Hoffman.
It's always amazing to see someone spin a 5 on a jump this big. There's like this moment of absolute weightlessness and stillness in the air, but she lands like she never left the ground.
Yeah, that feeling of weightlessness, if you're a skier, you know that feeling. So, right now, it's the Swiss Miss, Mathilde Germaud, Silderu, and Ledoux. When we come back, we'll have the culmination of the women's ski big here, X Games 2019. Done. 4 years.
I'll bring the windies. Okay, perfect. Maybe some wings. And I could definitely say some cool stuff about Summer. It may be incorrect, but I could say some really cool stuff about it. Like, wow, he flipped and spun a lot. I'm pretty sure that was a melon crab. I have no idea what that is, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Please stick around.
Okay, cool. I will. Nice.
Well, this is a look back at last year's snowboard big air final for the men. Of course, Max Perot. Well, wishing him doing vibes. He's won the last 3 years in a row. Unfortunately, not going to help out here as he's fighting the fight right now. But let's check in with X Squad, who's hanging out with you.
Hey, Pete, Cam, listen, you know when you hang out with people you start to look like? We're trying to find bands that have the same fashion sense, but we've been down here all night long. We have so much more action. So we found the possible to save on not only with our fashion, but by doing a little bit of dancing, right? Shots, can we show them our moves, you guys? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Check it out, we're gonna be here all night long.
Wendy's is serving delicious, fresh, never frozen hamburgers all weekend long here at X Games. So ski on through the Wendy's ski-through or find us at the base of the mountain in the food truck and taste our new trio made to crave menu. You're gonna love it. And you might even get served by me, Wendy. Enjoy. I gotta get back to work.
Welcome back in Women's Ski Big Air. Boy, Jack looking good as Swiss Miss Wendy there. All right, we're the Women's Ski Big Air, as we mentioned, and here's a peek with a big crowd on hand trying to stay warm out here. Greetings, everyone. Uncle Lee alongside Jen Hudak and DC, and here is our leader thus far. Or that is actually Kelly Silderoo.
Tesla in third place with the double cork 1260. There's another look.
Oh, excuse me, Tesla do in third place. And our standings, Tesla do third, we just saw Kelly Silderud from Estonia, 76, looking for her third medal in these X Games. And Mathilde Grimaud from Switzerland leading the charge, only lady in the 80s. So the clock is around 6 minutes, started at 25, and we'll start with our fourth round right now with our current leader, Mathilde Grimaud, hailing from Fribourg, Switzerland. Olympic silver medalist in slopestyle. She'll try to improve on her right side, meaning spinning to her right.
Nice. That was
way down there.
Massive. Landed so deep on that landing. Just trying to get every last ounce out of the judges that she can on that rodeo. Reaching down for the grab. She gets the Japan grab, sneaking it in behind that left leg onto her opposite ski, spotting the landing.
Wow.
Pretty stopped, but a little bit of a hand drag there, so she might need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, so in 82, 83 now, so she ups it by 1, so still in the lead. Now we move on to Maggie Voisin, who's had a challenging big air so far, only landed one run.
Here is that double cork 1260. Oh, it just looked like she got bounced off that landing. She came around really square on that. I'm sure that's a bit frustrating right now, but if she can just hold on, it's going to put her in a really good spot.
Yeah, I think it's getting in her head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we are moving on. 5 minutes left. Over on the left-hand side, you see R33, L25. Most likely, she's going to try to improve on her left side. Elena Gaskill, the rookie from Canada.
There is the left side switch. Trying to go for the 10, but the way that she's setting that, it's almost wanting to go to switch double cork 10. Maybe she should just send it.
Yeah, you know what? She lost it all, the proverbial yard sale, and then some break dancing with those fancy pants. Take a bow. Go on, take a bow.
Shaking it off. Shaking it off.
Yeah, Jen Hudak, the voice you hear.
I've never crashed ever.
No? Not once? Yeah, and this isn't soft either. It's not like it's chopped like an aerial landing. It's terra firma.
No.
And they're traveling 80 some odd feet to the sweet spot, which she lands right about there.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Ouch.
not sweet.
Hip smasher. It really did look like she was going switch dub 10 on this, and you can see as she lets go here and kind of extends her body like right there, she kicks out of it. If she just kind of let that roll over, she might have been able to do the dub 10.
I think the grab might have helped as well.
Yeah,
you know?
keeps you nice and tight, keeps you in that rotation.
And she's smiling, she's got
really
her teeth.
Solid though.
Yeah. Okay, so Elena Gaskill, we've stopped the clock momentarily. They do that. Take a look at that graphic there. Kelly Silderud, who we'll see in a minute. She has 3 golds and 3 silvers. Chloe, you see, has 3 as well. And Char has 5. Under 16 years of age. And right now, Silderud is poised for another medal. Coming in switch.
Switch right. Oh, I can't even count that high. Was that
12.
a 12?
Yes.
Okay.
3.5.
I thought maybe she added another 360 when I wasn't looking, but sticking with the switch right 1260. Last time she stomped the switch right 10 mute, so adding another 180, but letting go of the grab, not quite as fluid, not quite the same style. Not sure if it will improve on that 38.
And a 39, so just barely. So it ups her just a skosh, so she is in second place. That is Kelly Silderud, the story of the games thus far. Now Julia Tano, she has a 70 in the 5th place position, represents Switzerland. A couple podiums in big air before. Here she comes.
Nice look at the right side 900, getting the tail grab, nice and clean.
Great graphics on the left, tells you what's going on. You have to do a left side, you have to do a right side, and once you start laying them down, you try to increase upon them. So here's another look, Jen.
She reaches back, grabs a hold of that tail. I really love the axis here, nice and corked. Brings it around, lands super clean. She's been looking really solid and consistent tonight.
She also rooms with our leader, Mathilde Gramont, and at college. They live with 7 girls when they are studying. How's that?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
How much studying is getting done?
They all live in one room,
That sounds like
too.
a lot of just fun.
Yeah. All right, Tess Ledoux, who's in third place now. With that, again, look to the left-hand side of your screen, that R28. She's going to do a right-hand spin here. Just a matter of how many rotations will be put into it. Here she comes.
Right side, bio 900.
Solid.
Very, very solid. Adding a 180 from her last run and holding the grab the whole time. So that's got to bump her score up a bit. Here's that bio. It's kind of a forward corking rotation. She gets the safety grab, comes around to 7, and then keeps her going for another 180. So she lands backwards. Super solid.
Yeah, it should improve her right side score just a bit. Third last year, and it does 32, and she's tied with Silderu.
Wow. These women came to play.
And Tess has a higher second score, so that puts her actually in the lead. Silderu now is bumped down to bronze. And here we go, Johanna Keeley from Norway coming in. She needs to improve on her right side score.
Here's the switch, right double cork, 1080.
Hold on!
I thought she was gonna go over the back, but she held on to it. Oh my gosh, she's like, her heart's beating a little heavy right now.
Yes.
Or not, she looks so calm.
You watch the landing, the run out.
Oh, I really love this trick. She reaches down and grabs the Japan, grabbing the inside of the opposite ski and sneaks it around. Could have used a little more air. Oh my gosh, but so heavy over. You can see how the weight of her body is just over the back of her skis.
Oh, and a 39, so she will get one more go at it as we have 1:45. We started 25 minutes. This is our 4th round, and we will have a 5th round coming up. So lots to see still here. This is Sarah Hoffman. She won a gold medal last year as a rookie. She then showed up at the Olympic Games and won the slopestyle event. Awesome story, but right now we're focusing on the jumping. This will be a left side maneuver as she takes off switch or backwards.
There it is, the left side double
Oh God,
9.
oh! And she was warming up for that earlier.
Didn't quite trust herself on that second rotation. See if we get another look at it.
So we have a minute left right now. The clock is ticking down. But the kicker is every single competitor gets to take the same amount of runs.
See if Sarah can get another jump in there.
Last run coming up. The ladies are throwing it down here in Aspen, X Games 2019. Well, we have a great lit up stadium here, and this is the way it's shaping up. 8 ladies showed up, 25 minutes on the clock. They've been throwing it down, and the Swiss miss. Mathilde Gramont has been laying it down, the only lady with an 83. Tess Ledoux has a silver spot right now, and Kelly Silderu, the story on the ski side of the games, is in 3rd. We'll explain it as we go along. Final round of jumping here. Let's get it on. This is Mathilde Gramont, our current leader. She's going to try to move on her right side right now, and look at the spin. Big 900 and can't hold on.
Showing off for everybody.
Yeah, let's explain real quick.
Thing.
On the left-hand side, L47, that's our left side spin. 47 on the right at 36 was looking to improve upon that, but did a little fashion model show instead.
Yep. I was posing like that next to a pink flamingo at the top of Buttermilk.
Yes,
just
you were.
Yesterday.
Yep. All right, Maggie Voisin, hailing from Montana, living in Park City now, has had a tough go. Hasn't landed a run yet. I think now is the time.
Come on, Maggie. There is the
Bingo.
left double cork, 1260. She has been waiting for this all night. We'll see if she can get back up top to get a right side score on the books, but if not, I think she's just really proud and satisfied with her ability to stick that out and see it through to the end. Holding on to the safety grab, dipping over the second time and bringing the feet around to carry her on home.
Well, I know she's tired. She competed in slopestyle today, earned a bronze. So this has been a long day for 7 of the 8 of these ladies. They competed in slopestyle, and now it's nighttime, and they're throwing it down. Let's go on now with the Canadian rookie, Elena Gaskill, currently in 7th.
Going for the switch left side, 900. Stomping clean, that will be an improvement. I think the first time we saw her switch trick she has on the board right now was a switch left 720, so she added a 180 onto that. We'll see a slight improvement on her score here.
Yeah, look for that L to change, and we'll get that score in just a second. There it is, you're right, Jen, 33, so stays in 7th place. Okay, Kelly Silderu, looking to get another medal to make history. We'll talk about that more in a minute. She needs a 44.33 to step into first. She does not have any double cork variations, but she's not afraid to spin. Coming in switch, looking to improve her. Oh, gets it around.
Nice, nice. Nailed it. Held onto the grab much longer that time. Let's take a look at the replay here. Reaching down for the mute grab. 1, 2, 3 and a half rotations.
Yep, gets the grab in as well. And magnetic, as we saw in slopestyle today, the landing just boom, just sticks it clean. At 41, that puts her now into 2nd place.
Nice.
Looking for a 2nd silver out here, so she cannot get the gold, but a silver will add nice to her hardware, but we still have some heavy hitters to come. Let's check out Julia Tano from Switzerland. Roommates with Mathilde Grimond, our current leader, so these gals travel the globe together, talk shop, and love skiing. Needs to improve upon her right side.
And yet, the left double cork, 1260. Just wanted to show off for the crowd.
Yep. So,
looks to be okay.
Jen, talk about the left-right, natural, unnatural.
Absolutely. Most of us just have one way that we're more comfortable spinning, what we call our dominant side. And these women have to show their prowess spinning in both directions tonight. You have to have a score on the left and a score on the right.
Guy in the yellow up there, that's Kevin Roland, 7-time X Games gold medalist, a cousin of Tess Ledoux, so giving her some good juju. Because right now, Ledoux is on 3rd place, and she needs a 38.33 in order to get into 1st place. She will most likely be jumping and spinning to her right-hand side. What does she have for us? Last jump.
Going to the left, double cork, 1260.
Ooh, put the pressure on.
So solid, so solid. She might squeeze out a few more points on that left side trick, but it's not going to improve upon the lower of her 2 scores. Here's another look at it. So brilliant, just holding the grab the entire rotation, no problem, staying nice and tight and compact, and then spinning around switch.
Interesting strategy, wouldn't you say? Is she just not comfortable?
I mean, she might have felt like she couldn't do that Bio 9 much better.
Well, 46, but why didn't she go to her right to get some more points? So she gained 1 point, that only put her in 3rd, so I'm guessing she wasn't as confident on her right side spinning, because that's
right.
Yeah, strategy, that was not the best way to go, in my opinion. Anywho, she's yeah.
If
well,
she
honestly,
doesn't think she can improve upon her right side score, and she thinks she can improve upon the left, you're going to do what you can do. And here is the switch, right side, double cork 1080. So solid, Johanna putting it down.
Yep, out of Norway, and she needs a healthy score to get into the podium spot.
So smooth off of the takeoff there. Reaching down for the Japan. Looks like she's locking onto it pretty solid and gets so inverted on that 2nd rotation. Nice.
Needs a 39.33 to move into 3rd, the 44.33 to move into 1st. So look on that left to see if that changes. Judges doing their due diligence. Head judge Mike Atkinson and company. Oh, they are doing A lot of work there, seeing how that factored in with the rest of the scores. Remember, looking to improve on that left where it says 32. Needs a 39.33 to move into the podium spot. That's right. Well, it's not going to change because it was a right side. I'm looking at the opposite side. So what's the judge? Two more competitors remain. Excuse me, one more. Miss Sarah Hoffman.
Judges still deliberating, want to make sure they get these scores right for these competitors.
If you're just joining us by chance, it's the tail end of the women's big air. 25 minutes are on the clock. This is the 5th and final run.
Wow.
Whoa! 48, highest score of the night.
Wow.
And she slides into second place. So
that was huge.
That means the judges studied that, looked at it, compared with the rest of them, and moves it way up the bar.
Highest single score trick of the night.
All right, last but not least, last year's gold medalist is on the outside looking in. So she needs to improve on that left. She needs to do what now, Jen?
She needs to stomp this trick. She needs to land this switch left double cork 900.
One.
Oh, oh gosh, ouch. Just not committing quite on that takeoff.
No, unfortunately.
Not gonna happen for Sarah tonight.
So that means Miss Mathilde Grimaud from Switzerland earns her first X Games gold medal. Johanna Keeley silver, and Kelly Silderu rounds out her collection with a bronze.
Wow. Such an amazing show, and Kelly, the youngest, gosh, she has more medals as a 16-year-old than anyone in the history of X Games.
Yeah, that
no
is,
big deal.
Yeah, Kelly Silderu with the bronze, Keeley with the silver, and there's Kelly right on the left-hand side. The story goes to Mathilde Grimaud, giving hugs and love all the way around. Great work by all these ladies. Well, started off with 25 minutes. We've got 5 different jumps. And when the smoke cleared, it was Mathilde Grimaud who walked away with a precious medal of gold from Switzerland. Congratulations all the way around to the ladies.
Word to my guys. Had to get it back to give them 5. Yeah, it's Mr. Michael Myers, man. Worth the money back, I keep it coming in. By the way we work, you think I had a twin.
Pretty sure it's yeah, well, we already decided that. We did not console trust yet. No, but we'll get some of these. All right. Gold medals, Mathilde Grimaud. Third member of our team, George Whitley, they're hanging out. Let's listen in.